Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. You know, I am in the middle of just doing the average end of 22-hour event Conqueror event quest completion points. I am still, I'm sure I'll get to eventually, but I'm still a little bit, well, sucky, for lack of a better word, against Thronebreaker difficulty. So I'm really concentrating on exploring Cavalier first, which, of course, used to be the top progression goal, and now it is not. But when we first saw Thronebreaker difficulty, Kabam had not added it to, the event quest completion points. And not only that, but it felt very similar when you did get points, because technically you did get points for it. It just wasn't as much as you would think. It just felt very similar to Cavalier. And so Kabam assured us that eventually they would put Thronebreaker on the 22-hour event calendar scale, whatever you would call it, and most importantly that they would try to upscale the points, especially the last couple of chapters, way more than Cavalier. Well, Kabam has put their mouth where their points are, so to speak, because when you go to event quest completion and you look up the points, you can see that we have history in the making when it comes to definitely the final few chapters of Thronebreaker. And I remind you all that the minimum goal for all the milestones, especially if you are the top progression levels, is 34,000 points. And I think that might be what everyone is. It's just the rewards aren't the same, obviously, depending on your progression level as they are at the top. So 34,000 points. Now, I 100% explored the first 4 chapters of Cavalier in technically the past, about 12 hours, in order to get my 34,000 points plus. And I'm not saying that as a flex. It was fun. I basically used Hercules for everything but the minus 40% cosmic penalty chapter, where it was plus 40% mutant and there was a 7-hour mutant event. So I used mostly my mutant team, including my boy Omega Red. And then when I got to MODOK, I used Red Mags, who is one of my newest rank 4s. So, when it comes to points, we're used to seeing 2,000 for Proving Grounds Expert, 2,200 for Class Daily Quest Expert. Those are the 2 things I like to play when I've explored all, or at least, I guess, done all I wanted to do. Because sometimes I haven't explored the easiest difficulty because it's just not worth the energy, literal energy. I don't think it should be 3 energy per tile for those last chapters for the easiest difficulty. It's not worth it. It just doesn't justify it. But 2,200 top, 2,000 for Contender, and then you get to Proven, 2,250 for Chapter 3, Quest 2, and then Conqueror, you get 2,300 for Chapter 3, Quest 2, and 2,500. So it's scaling up very small, like 100 or 200 more each difficulty. Then you get, because Conqueror is sort of like the new master, and then Uncollected, this is the first time that we really saw 3,000 and 3,500. So it's scaling up about 1,000 for those chapters. So I expected Cavalier to be about 4,000, and Uncollected 3,000 and 3,500, and Cavalier is 4,500 and 6,000 and 7,000. That's awesome. So the question was, would Thronebreaker finally break, especially for those last couple chapters, the 10,000 point mark? Because that would be nice to do about 3, I guess technically 4, of those paths over the course of 22 hours and get all 34,000 points. Well, I can report we got 3,000 points for Chapter 1, Quest 1, 4,500 points, Chapter 1, Quest 2, 6,000 and 7,000 points for Chapter 2, Quest 1, and Quest 2. That is indeed Cavalier points. And then Chapter 3, 11,000 and 12,000 points. So yes, you can do 3 Chapter 3 Quest 2s and get 34,000 points. Or you can do, 3 Chapter 1s and be 1,000 points short. Either way, that's awesome. And I think that's about the right number of points. That's probably what I would have wanted it to scale had I had a vote, which of course I don't. So that is, an exciting part of Kabam listening to us. This is awesome. And I wanted to make a video crediting them. Also, shout out to my man, The Exit, who had the idea when we talked on Sunday. Have a great rest of your week, YouTube. Happy start to your week. Thanks for watching.